I'm here at the Dog and Duck after today's 1-0 defeat to Kings Langley, atop his second game, and I'm here with manager Andy Peaks. Andy, no complaints today?
No, not really. I don't think we were good enough. Credit to them over the 90 minutes. I think they deserved it.
I mean, they got that early goal. What was your thoughts on that?
I thought it was a poor goal for us to give away. I think we lost the ball. I thought the lad got in too easy, and I thought it went in too easy. For me, the only good thing is it gives you a long time to get back in the game, but it certainly helped them, give them a bit of a game plan. And they sat back, soaked up a lot of pressure when we did have it, and all looked damaged on the break. So I think the goal they got obviously helped them.
I mean, that first half, we only had a couple of chances, one from a free kick, one from a corner. We never really got going.
No, I mean, I thought first half we had quite a lot of the ball, but I thought our actual ball retention was very poor. I didn't think decision making weren't good enough. And that's not like us. We normally keep the ball quite well, and we didn't today.
What about the pitch? A bit different than Wednesday night, really.
Yeah, it was a bit different. I mean, he didn't play quite as well as the other night. It's obviously a little bit softer. There was a few bubbles, but it wasn't the pitch, was it? It was the same for them. We just didn't pass the ball well enough. We didn't hold the ball up well enough, and our decision making wasn't good enough.
And half time, as presume you're hoping for reaction. You didn't really get it.
No, at half time we said it's only 1-0. Let's play well. We haven't played well first half. We could play a lot better second half, keep the belief, etc. But to be honest, we didn't play any better second half.
I know you made a couple of changes. Again, they didn't really have much effect either. No,
Dell was in force because he'd hurt his back. So we looked at the full-back situation. Ollie's very similar to Dell, where he'll sit in and obviously losing 1-0. I thought let's put Connor because he will get forward a little bit. He's got loads of energy. And the other was Shaw because we thought we'd try ball carrier because it wasn't really working with Hawley.
I think one of my frustrations is we did have a lot of free kicks from wide areas and delivery wasn't good enough.
No, I think that summed it up really. Even when we got some, these sort of games, set pieces can make a big difference. And today the delivery just wasn't good enough.
But they defended well.
Yeah, they did defend well, but I don't think we put enough good balls in the box to really test their defending.
And I suppose they could have even gone on and got a second goal. They had a really good chance in the last 10 minutes.
They had a great chance when the boys gone through 1-on-1, and you think when he misses that, you think, oh, is there a twist in the tail? But to be honest, it was just one of them days from start to finish. Bully cut his head in the warm-up when he slipped over and needed stitches, and that really summed up our day.
So, I mean, they're on a good run. I think that's 7 on the bounce for them, and they're going to be up there at the end, and we've still got 10 games left.
Yeah, like you said, today we was never going to win or lose the league today. Obviously, I wanted to get some points. We haven't got any. Hopefully, one of the things I've been strong with over the last few years is not relying on one game. It's a sequence of events for me, not just one event. And we'll bounce back as we always do. We've got 10 games. We've got to win as many of them as we can and see where it takes us.
Okay, next week Potter's Bar. Have you had them watched?
I've had them watched once. I'll probably go and watch them myself on Tuesday night. They're at home, so I'll take my scout Henry to look at that, and we'll train accordingly this week and we'll be ready to try and get 3 points next week and get back on track.
Are you still looking for any players?
I'm always looking for players.
Anything in particular?
Not that I'm telling you, John, no.
You're not telling me, you're telling the fans.
Nah, I'm quite happy with the squad we've got. I'm not going to certainly beat myself up over one result because if you'd have said Tuesday night, do we need any players, then we didn't. So do we need any today? Probably not. What I do need is the players that are playing to play better than they did today.
And let's talk about Elliot. I know he's been out most of the season, but he's gone play for Cookno today. Yeah,
Elliot's trained the last 2 weeks, which is a massive plus because he's a lot different to what we've got. He's desperate to get some minutes, so we've sent him to Cookno. He knows it there. He'll go and get some minutes there, and hopefully he'll come back even stronger. So that's a real positive. So
a week Saturday, we'll be back on that bus, and hopefully for a better result at Potter's Bar.
Yeah, we'll be looking at it. So we're training this week again. Hopefully Nabil's going to be around this week to train, which is another positive. We'll lift the spirits. We'll get some smiles back on faces this week because they're disappointed at the moment because it's a big game with a lot of people and we haven't really performed, which is frustrating for me, frustrating for you guys, and it's frustrating for them. But we've got to bounce back.
Yeah, it was the best crowd of the season in the league.
Yeah, it was, and we didn't give them a lot to shout about. It was really quiet. It seemed to be flat to me on the pitch and off the pitch, but if I was a fan, I'd say I want the players to generate an atmosphere so it goes in the stands as well. And we didn't really do that today because we didn't create anything.
Okay, Andy, let's move on. See you next week.
Cheers.
All right, thanks, John and Andy. And again, sadly, we have to report the final scoreline. AFC Rushden Diamonds 0, Kings Langley 1. I am with the man of the match, though, Jack Ashton. I guess it's a dubious honour, though, to be the man of the match after a loss. Tough game today for Diamonds.
It was tough. It's totally different to Tuesday because obviously Tuesday we played one of the top teams who were up there and we dominated all over the park and come away worthy winners of 3-0. It could have been more, and then today it was different sort of perspective, and I don't think we really got going at times, and we missed a lot of big performances from some of our big players.
It was a very early goal, only in the 4th minute of the game by Plowright for Kings Langley. Did that sort of change the tempo of the rest of the game?
Yeah, we started slow, but it came from a couple of defensive errors from ourselves. And then obviously it was uphill from there, and it was tough for us. We never really got into the game.
I'm sure the last thing anybody thought that would at that point was that would be the only goal of the match.
Well, yeah, to be fair, when there's a game down here, it's normally entertaining. We normally score a few goals, but didn't really. We only had a couple of half chances today, but it's one of them. That's football, and we've got next Saturday now where we go and put it right.
My standard question: what was the mood of the team and the players, the coaches at halftime?
It was just frustration more than anything, because we wasn't as good as we could have been. So a lot of people were frustrated. I think we maybe lacked a little bit of desire, whereas in other games it sort of pulled us through. But we just got to put it right next week.
Well, it's not all doom and gloom. Diamonds are still in first place, of course, by only a point, and I think Kings Langley does have a game in hand, but you're still in first, and like you said, you can put it right, hopefully with a good performance next Saturday at Potter's Bar.
Yeah, we're still top, and obviously we've got, I think it's 12, 13 games now, and every game's a cup final for us now because we're on top of the pile, and it'll be great to stay there, and we just got to keep plugging away and keep trying to win our games.
And on a personal note, are you feeling well, fitness? I know you're glad to be back in the swing of things, playing football again now this season.
I am, yeah. I feel I'm back to normal now. Obviously, the first couple of weeks it was more fitness than anything, but after the operation, my knees physically fit, and I feel good. It's just a shame we didn't get a win today.
Well, keep up the good work, Jack. Thanks for your time.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.